Hey guys, we're back. What you see in front of you is a whole lot of baja parts. We've got something of a budget build on our hands. So what the plan is I'm going to put together a 5B, Baja 5B buggy. Now, some of the stuff I've had laying around, some of the stuff I've ordered, and there's still some stuff to come. So what we've got, some of the stuff I've had laying around, like I've got a complete rear end there with the underguards and all the rest, and some old Turtle Racing gear plate, top plate, stuff like that, some front hubs and gear cover and all the rest of it, chassis. Like I said, a lot of these things I've had laying around, and a lot of them, even some of the new stuff here, as spare parts. So what we've got, I'll just run around with what we've got here so far. Obviously the alloy clutch belt carrier or clutch carrier assembly, the plastic transmission. Now look, right, before we go any further, what I'm going to say is the reason this is a budget build is because my plans are this is going to be my roller, so my test bench for engines and what have you, because what I've got here is my old 30.5. Now what my plans is with all this stuff, I'm going to put that engine into this buggy, run it, tune it, run it, see how we go, coupled up with this pipe, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip it down, pull it all apart, clean it, possibly go through and put new carby, piston and ring probably, or see how we go, but do some porting work on this thing, and then once I've done, put it all back together, put it back in here and see what difference we have. Do the exact same tests and we'll see what happens. Now I have already done my 45, which at the moment I'm still doing a bit of testing. So I've redone me 45, had it all stripped. I've got a video I'm editing right now, so I'll post it very shortly as soon as I've got the finished putting it all together and what have you. So that's the idea for this. Righto, we'll go around, see what we've got, and just go through some things that I've got going on and what have you. Like I said, plastic transmission. Now I'm not going to go and fork out big money for a brand new alloy transmission. This one I've had laying around as spares for quite a while, never used it, and I thought, well, this is probably a prime opportunity just to use some of the bits, right? So like I said before, alloy clutch belt carrier, stock gear, that's the 57, and there's the plate, gear plate. Now this here, what I have is a diff center kit. So it's got your two halves, your bearings, your seals. Like when I say your seals, I don't know if you can see it through the bag there, guys, but the square rubber seal that goes between the two halves, you can see in that groove there. So that, and some odds and ends. One thing I do need though, because what happened was, I do have a lay shaft and a gear setup that got destroyed by me cracking some time back, so I'm going to use that lay shaft. But what I do need is this gear on the top here, this one right here. So I need to put this onto the lay shaft that I have, and like I said, there's some bearings in there, but there is bearings in that anyway, because I will be using the original diff which I had in my 5SC. It's just going to, when I say reuse, it's got one of these gears and it's got the crown wheel gear as well, so I'll reuse them. Probably reuse the cups as well, being there the big 9mm dog bones. Speaking of dog bones, got a new set, 9mm 9mm dog bones, so they're going to go in it. The front bulkhead set, which is all in there, basically all the plastic replacement parts from Raven. There's the part number, guys. That's the front bulkhead set, so that's that. Now I have had this on the channel once before, and I've decided that I'm going to put this sim steer setup into this buggy, and because I'm going to do a build on my Kraken later on. So this is going to go into this buggy for now. I've got shocks there, which I'm in the middle of rebuilding, waiting on some O-rings and boots. There's the 30.5 that I'm going to use. Here we have the front brand new upper and lower A-arms. They're all there, so upper and lowers. Like I said, the dog bones, and I'm pretty much going to say that's it for the time being, because I mean I got the old tank there, but I'm not going to reuse that. For some reason it has this little grommet here, and I don't know what that is. If any of you's got an idea on what that was for, which is strange, because the rod goes through here for your throttle, straight over the top of it. So I don't know why it's there, but if any of you know, drop a comment below, guys. And that's pretty much it. Other than, now obviously the chassis, this is a HPI chassis, same as my Kraken is, reusing this cage bit. Got the inserts for the rears, the tyres are coming. I've got the front tyres here, already have the inserts in them. They're from Mad Max knobbies, the hostile lookalikes or whatever you call it, but from Mad Max. I do have a set of rears coming, which is why I've got these here. Now, like I said, I've got a set of rims coming as well, so we'll get them all together. You'll see when they turn up. I'll keep you posted with the video, so with updates and everything else. Plus, I got bearings coming, so because of the two front hubs or hub carriers. Same with hubs. I got hubs somewhere. Otherwise, I want to get some. Actually, I do have front hubs, but they're stock. I don't know if I'll run with the stock ones or I'll get some extended ones. We'll cross that bridge when we come. And and some oils. Now, I only out of that packet. This is what you get when you get a H. So, as I was saying, got the oils here, which the only thing I want out of this bag really is this diff oil, silicone diff oil. Of course, a minute ago it was facing the right way, but anyway, you get the idea. It's only the stock stuff that comes with the bajas. It's like 1,000 weight or something, so I might run something a bit thicker. We'll see how we go. If it comes to the time, I'll just use this if I don't have anything else. Also, the shock fluid, oil, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to use that stuff either, because I'll probably use a silicone oil for that as well, which is why I've ordered, well, I think it's 5 weight, and the other one, wherever it is 40 weight, I think. But anyway, so I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use the silicone. So silicone's a bit thicker, which is why I've got new O-rings and valve plates coming for this. Otherwise, I'll just drill them out, so we can get the full effect of the silicone oil, because it's a bit thicker. But anyway, so that's what we're looking at, guys. So like I said, I will keep you guys updated on parts when they come in, and I'll do a few bits and pieces like photos or little tiny clips of assembling this thing. I'm not going to do a whole video on boring you guys on how to screw a diff housing together, or you know, there's plenty of other videos on YouTube that's got that on it. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll start the build on this thing, and keep watching, guys. Let's get started. The only other thing that has changed since the first part of the video is this package turned up. So that's for the front end, and the back piece and an underguard or something. So all right, we'll get started on this. We'll start with the bulkhead and the front end, and we'll just work our way through the bits that we've got. And like I had said just earlier, I'm not going to post a whole lot of video about every single piece in these packets that we screw together, you know. So a lot of it'll be just video, not so much video, sorry, but pictures and stuff like that along the way, just to keep it a little bit short, so you guys aren't bored with all the content that's going on. So this might be, you know, 2, 3, 4 part build or something like that. Just as the parts turn up is how we're going to run with it. So without any further ado, let's get started. handy little tip, guys, when you're putting your bulkhead together on the front, because you've got your little guard that goes under with the 2 bolt holes in here, and it's got the locator on there, right? So that allocates, as a lot of you know, in the slot there. So you can tell this chassis had a better day. But what the idea here is, guys, probably not a bad idea, when you're bolting this bulkhead up, locate all your bolts first, and make sure you put these ones in. Don't do them all the way in, just do them up by hand, so as they locate in the holes. Then tighten these two at the back here, tighten them down. And once you've done that, you can pull these out, because sometimes I've had it before where if you tighten those 2 back ones down before you do anything with the front here, guaranteed when you go to put this on and locate these holes and right up through your chassis in the front here, as you can see where the nuts are here, they are sometimes can be very hard to line up and get straight in. So just a handy little tip, put all 4 in, don't do these all the way up, just put them in finger tight, then do them up, then pull these 2 back out, and then install your plate. Much easier. All right, just thought you need to know that. It's his handy little tip. I have had it happen to me before and spend ages trying to get all these holes in here and here to line up. So keep that in mind when you're doing them, guys.